Assam issues new COVID-19 guidelines, masks mandatory and markets to close at 6 p.m. Good morning and warm welcome to Karbi Anglong Live Morning News. I am Jirbon Kilingpi with the latest news for today. And now the news in detail. Taking serious note on the spike in COVID-19 positive cases in the state, the government of Assam on Tuesday issued new notification and guidelines. Under the latest notification, all marketplaces, supermarkets, shops and malls, weekly markets must be closed by 6 p.m. and wearing of masks in all public spaces have been made mandatory among others. By the order issued by the Assam State Disaster Management Authority, Government of Assam on Tuesday, April 20, 2021, strict guidelines have been issued including maintaining distance of 6 feet, frequent use of hand sanitizers while granting permission for open functions with only 50% gathering. Number of guests for marriages have been restricted to 100, 20 persons for funeral rites events, 20 persons per hour for religious programs and worship places. With the exceptions of essential and emergency services, law enforcement services and election, only 50% of employees will be allowed. On the other hand, no more than 50% will be allowed to attend classes for schools, colleges and universities, and morning assembly have also been banned. Preferences have also been given for online classes. Apart from the regular COVID protocols, one driver and only 2 passengers will be allowed to travel in auto rickshaws, cycle rickshaws and taxis, while city buses, inter-district and interstate buses will also be allowed to operate with 50% of seating capacity. Standing while traveling in passenger vehicle have also been banned. More importantly, only 5 persons will be allowed inside shops with 6 feet distance among the customers, while barber shops, saloons and parlors shall continue to provide service with strict compliance of COVID-19 appropriate behavior such as wearing of face masks and hand gloves. And in warning to all citizens, any person found without wearing masks or spitting in public places would be penalized with fine up to Rs 1,000. Meanwhile, the government notification issued on April may also cause chaos and difficulties to a huge number of people without smartphones nor any internet connectivity, for which several citizens have urged upon the district administration to carry out publicity about the new rules issued by the government of Assam in interior areas for full awareness among the people in interior areas and exercise restraint in the early phase of its implementation in the hill districts of Assam. News Desk report with Bikram Crow for Karbi Anglong Live. The headmen of 10 villages under Jungtung area had on Tuesday held a combined crucial meeting to take decisions on the recent killing of a teenage girl at Bajong Bay village. The meeting was basically called to show support to the family of the deceased girl and also to stand firm on getting justice for the innocent girl. The victim Purnima Bepi was the daughter of Kangbura Bay and Harvey Tokbipi of Bajong Bay village in Jungtung area under Mahamaya constituency. Purnima, a student of Denaronggao's ME school, died after she was attacked by a young man in early evening on 23rd March when she out of the house in the talking to his friend over phone from the nearby paddy field. Purnima's parents told that after they bought a phone for her, she was regularly seen talking to her friend, a boy from Hamran, every evening. Purnima would go out to the nearby field as there was no good network connection at home and would return after finishing her conversation. On the day of the incident, while Purnima was still in the field, a young boy named Singbei, whom Purnima called her brother, allegedly attacked her and left her critically wounded. Purnima's friend from Hamran also told that he heard her screaming upon Singh for stalking her for a long time. The boy on the phone also heard attacker's voice threatening to kill her and also heard victim screaming for 3-4 times, after which their call got disconnected. On not seeing Purnima return home, her parents went out to look for her to find her lying heavily wounded and senseless. She was then immediately brought home, where she regained her senses and told the incident that befell on her. According to the victim's parents, she told them that Singbei had attacked her. The victim succumbed to her injury while being taken to Diphu Medical Hospital. Soon, an FIR was lodged by the girl's parents at Paroqua Police Outpost. Local MAC Lunsing Teron and Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council Deputy Speaker Ritesh Inghi also came forward in assistance and filed another FIR before the SP of Karbi Anglong Debojit Deuri. Accordingly, on March 25th, the police arrested Singbay, son of Men Singbay. However, the alleged culprit has not pleaded guilty of his crime and his family members are putting all efforts to secure bail for her. Following this, the local headmen of Rongpara village, Kangting Kro village, Pinkhat Rongpi village, Bajong Bay village, Christian Basti, Karon Bay village, Kamoy Terang village, Katharinti village, Sumsi Timung village and Sardu Tokbi village had jointly held a meeting on Tuesday to take united decisions on the issue. The meeting was joined by many villagers of Jungtung area and also the local VDP secretary. The meeting was held at Bajong Bay LP School.
Pini jingwa jing salola rat Jungtung long ke basa sorgari gamra BJP sikade kote la ram den an BJP sikade sorgari gamra la Jungtung long ke basa la ta jingwa jing sai ti rat tu sinang pan sinang sai bita puni jing rat nang sai puni ni an bangke lang tu arun che kong ke ta pini bang lang tu kiskana to hoklo ni so sik theng panang singbi ni bonga pok.
In meeting, the family members of the alleged culprit have confessed that their son Singbay had committed a crime. In addition to this, huge number of villagers also charged that the accused youth had always been creating troubles in the locality in the past. The villagers supported the decision of banishing the whole family of the culprit from the village and also decided that they will all support the victim's family in making it sure that the culprit would hand a death sentence or lifetime imprisonment by the court. Bikram Teron's report from Denarong for Karbi Anglong Live. As per the decision of the Election Commission of India, re-polling was successfully conducted in 2 polling stations under Haflong LA constituency. The re-poll was held on Tuesday. Re-poll was conducted at 107 Moldam and 107A Auxiliary Kodlir Polling Center under 16 Haflong STLAC amid tight security. Earlier on 1st April, the second phase of Assam Assembly poll, 107A Kodlir Polling Center have registered 181 votes where the polling center have only 90 voters as some voters from 107 Moldam Polling Center have also casted their votes in 107A. Following this, 5 polling officials were suspended by district election officers for the carelessness. The distance between the main polling station and the auxiliary is about 10 km. Though 107A polling center is located at Kodlir village, only 6 voters are registered in the polling center while the remaining voters are from nearby villages. Most of the voters from Kodlir village have to cast their votes at Moldam village, which is around 10 km away. The ECI in its press notes informed that the auxiliary polling center is created for the first time as earlier in parliamentary poll, the polling center recorded only 34% voters turned out. No untoward incident was reported till the time this report was filed. Suraj Barman's report from Haflong for Karbi Anglong Live. Now those were the top stories for this morning. Thanks for watching Karbi Anglong Live and stay safe.